Hey there, Pisces. Welcome into your reading for any Pisces placement. I'm asking Spirit to give you any insight, activations, healing, whatever it is that you need as you listen to this reading. Okay, so first of all, I'm hearing that Spirit is with you, like your spirit guides are with you. I feel like somebody maybe is trying to connect to their spirit guides and they want you to know that they are there. That's their like position, that's their job, that's their they need to they have to be there with you. Okay, so if you're trying to connect to them, they're wanting me to tell you you're doing it through your intuition. Okay, so at first you have these intuitive hits or intuitive sparks and that sort of thing that your guides are giving you through your energy field. Okay, so because there's someone here that's just like desperately trying to get to that next step where you're really interacting with your spirit guides. Now, just so you know, like I don't know who all my guides are, or sometimes I know a guide, sometimes I don't. I don't really pay much attention because they told me it was a collective and they come and go as needed or necessary. So I just don't really think that much about it, So it's not that you have to know who your guide is or who your guides are. All right? Okay. So let's just keep going here. All right, so there is going to be a recognition for you. You're going to be recognized for something. It's already happening, they're saying. And it's like people are turning around and looking at you. So it's what I'm seeing. Like maybe when you walk around, people just look at you. And Spirit is saying you're very magnetic. You have a very magnetic personality. But they're saying that when you allow it to come out, okay, so maybe you're a little like shy about having your personality fully come out. Like there was an energy of people who didn't appreciate it, or you don't think people will accept it, so you don't fully display it, for just anyone or everyone. Okay, which is fine. You have to have your own boundaries, but boundaries don't mean that you're not yourself. Okay, your authenticity of who you are, Pisces, is what makes you magnetic. All right, so this is like all the material things, everything that you want is coming through you, through your own magnetism. So that's what they're trying to tell you. If you kind of throw a blanket over yourself in a way that you're blocking your true self from actually giving you or getting you what you need. All right, so it's been a long journey. You've had a lot on your back, a lot of responsibilities. Okay, but you're going to conquer each and every one of those things because they're saying you're so much more capable than you give yourself credit for. All right, so there's an enthusiasm for the things that you really love to do. And that also is very helpful. So you might be doing a lot of boring work or whatever you don't necessarily like, but when you have an enthusiasm for what you do like, they're saying that you magnify what you want tenfold. Okay, so do what you can with the enthusiasm of loving it. So in other words, find those little things throughout your day, every day, that give you that energy. Okay, because they're saying you're a creator. And we're all creators, but you're very creative and a creator. It's like you like to make something out of nothing. You like to find, so maybe some of you will look for things or like refurbish things. You like to make something beautiful and something functional out of something that maybe someone wanted to throw away. So maybe some of you have this mentality of reusing things because you don't want it to be in the landfill or whatever. But that's kind of the energy of you reusing things and making it new and making it like it's still useful. All right. Okay. All right. King of Cups. I'm just reading the bottom because some of them are different, so I just like to see what it says. So King of Cups. And I'm really seeing like the cup overflowing. So there's going to be a love that's overflowing for you. So someone is going to be in touch with you in some way. And I feel like it's going to be a surprise. Like it maybe a person you already know, but there's going to be some interaction with this person, and they're just going to surprise you with how you feel, how much love they're going to give you, or something about them is going to be really open. And it's going to be unusual, like, wait a minute, this person usually isn't like that, or they don't usually talk like this, or I don't usually get this vibe. So someone it feels like you know them, is just going to have a different, much nicer, more loving interaction with you, okay? All right, let's see what else. Okay, I feel like whoever this person is, they've also gone through a lot to get where they are. And they've had to fight their way as well. So I feel like there's going to be this common ground between you and them. Male or female is not gender specific, but you're going to realize that you have much more in common than not, okay, about your journeys thus far. And that's going to be kind of a bonding thing for you and them. All right. And I feel like this person is just going to have a softer approach. That's part of the difference, kind of a softer look. They're going to be not as defensive, possibly. So there's a softening of them. And that's part of the surprise, part of you not being used to them. Okay, for a few of you, this could be a father or an older person in your life, an uncle, whatever, a family member, or somebody who's just gotten older and just decided, I don't know, to be a little bit softer. So maybe that's going to be the surprise too. All right, so let's just pull one more card to see. All right, this is incoming pretty quickly. So this timeline is coming towards you pretty quickly. So it could be also swords are words, or it could be a message of some kind, or a notification of some kind, an invitation of some kind. Okay, so this is going to be happening sooner than later. We're going to leave it here for you, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Take care.